Let's go ahead and take to this game. Spawning in the bottom right corner, down 1 game, is going to try to use this map to get back into the series. Is a purple Protoss player all here.
And their opponent, a returning champion and winner from these tournaments, he's the Green Zerg up on the north side of Polar Knight from Team Still Gaming Protoss.
Straight gaming.
That's what I said.
That's not what you said. You said still gaming.
Basically the same thing.
No, it's
Don't
not
make
the
fun
same
of
thing.
Don't make fun of my accent.
Let me ask.
Just 'cause I have an accent doesn't mean you can be rude to me. Very thick accent. I'm sensitive about it. Say yes. Agree with me.
It is going to be a Forge expand from all here, by the way.
Which I guess I don't kind of like on this map since it's so small and Zerg can really just kind of run you down if you felt like it. I don't like it on small. I always feel like Zerg, especially in Aggress 1,
I think that is less true of small maps. I think you might be thinking of gateway expands, like maybe you have that mixed up in your head. Because the thing with Forge expand is it's super safe, right? Because you get a wall and you get a cannon out, and you can deal with early aggression a lot better. But with a gateway expand, it's slightly riskier, but you get tech out, and you rely on your mothership core. But it's going to be more difficult because you can't get a wall off super early as well. You can't get a wall off until like 30 supply. But if you do a Forge expand, you can get an emergency wall off at like 18 supply.
Well, that is all true. In I guess normal play, but when you're down 0-1 in a best of 3. And
I think
you
you're
know
just going to play what you're comfortable with, and if he's comfortable playing with a Forge expand, then he's going to play that.
Our Cannon Rush.
Cannon Rushes are good. I mean, Protoss knows that there's a Forge there and has an Overlord there, so this should not go down. Yeah, all he has to do is chase the probe with these drones. So, should be fine.
Yeah.
Should
3
be.
drones being pulled.
It's a good position.
Yeah, can't really surround it. You can get 1 or 2 on it, and we'll actually chase the probe down, which is very
smart. As long as you're chasing the probe,
around.
it's usually fine.
Yeah. It's gonna try and throw down that cannon, but drones will block it, and this will not be the most effective aggression. Lings are even out now, so there goes the probe, and there goes the aggression along with it.
Yep. He did try to mineral walk out of there, and now the Ling should be able to take care of this cannon as well. I think he needs to keep his drones attacking that, or that cannon's going to finish. Actually, it looks like the DPS is like exactly the same as its building, so it'll finish with 50 HP and get a couple shots off. Now it's going to get canceled, so now all here just gets a later Nexus. It's a little bit unfortunate there. Just trying to be SOS, but this is why against Protoss you just sit your second Overlord over your natural to spot for these sorts of things.
Double gas now coming down for all here.
You have double gas after Gateway before Cannon. Pretty standard. What's not standard is this gas from Protoss. So he can be aggressive with this. And we just need to see if it's going to be with any roaches. A few roaches can be very, very powerful early game, especially when the cannons are out here like this. As far as this wall off is concerned. But knowing Protoss, I think it's going to be speedlings. Or at the same time, you can take this early gas, and then at 6 minutes, instead of taking double gas, you take 1 more gas. But in the same token, you get a few less minerals by that time because you had 3 more drones, or 4 more drones dedicated to gas and the minerals whenever that happens. Because of the drone it takes to build your structure. And he's going to go ahead and go for all 3 gases. This is 2 base muta all day.
I don't actually see that in play too much. It's I guess he must be feeling pretty confident being up on him.
It's so old.
Yeah.
Like 2 base muta is the sort of stuff you would do in close air spawns on Metalopolis, because you pretty much skimp a lot of tech, and it's essentially a mutalisk rush. And unless your opponent is not prepared for it, then it's not really going to do too much for you, because a lot of the time they can deal with mutalisks pretty easily with as long as they scout it out, and then they just get a tech lead. Because you dedicate everything to mutas, you don't have evo chambers, you don't have upgrades, you don't have a third base, you don't have creep spread because you didn't make extra queens. So we'll see. But as far as all here is concerned, he's not building a Stargate. He's just building gateways. He doesn't have a Twilight Council. He doesn't have anything upgrading just yet. So I think these Mutalisks could do a lot of damage.
Yeah, he won't have the giant number that you usually see. He can maybe get up about 4 or 5. There's actually an infestation pit going down.
Oh.
So.
Oh. Okay. So this. The only thing that makes sense to me off of this is going for Swarm Host Nidus, which he can get a lot of vision of with this Overlord that just gets to kind of chill in the main base. But he would be having to throw down a Nidus Swarm like right about now. Is he rushing for Ultras? Because that would be the worst build I could possibly think of.
But it would also be the funniest. It's not always about making the right move. It's about making the fun move.
Oh, so like apples to apples.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is a Swarm Host play. Okay, it is a Swarm Host play without the Nidus. He's going to be using the Creep Highway from the Overlords to try to do what he can against this Forge Expand. And this is nice, because what detection is there going to be out? There's the Robo Base just finishing, or Robo Facilities just finishing. So we'll be able to have an Observer, but there are going to be Overseers there, and there are going to be Spores as well. And Protoss, this is the man that we always saw doing a Spinecrawler rush against Forge Fast Expands, and this is just a new version of it, apparently. And these two drones are going to be Spore Crawlers to take out Observers.
We'll have Twilight Council be finishing up soon, so we'll be able to, what's the word I'm looking for? Tell me what I'm looking for.
I don't know, but Observers come out of a Robo Facility.
But Twilight Council is what I'm trying to say.
Upgrades, DTs.
Upgrades, yeah, there it is. Charge.
Fine.
Wow.
2 Stalkers are moving out. Oh, those are hallucinated. He should know that those are doing no damage, so it's fine. And now the Swarm Hosts are burrowed. Going to be starting to assault the front. Oh god, Protoss. Oh, this is so good. This is so freaking good. And now the Spore Crawlers are up. Swarm Hosts are not going to take any damage from this.
That's the best part about this.
As long as he burrows them.
Yeah. And Robotics Bay also on the way, so all here is trying to transfer in that Colossus play. And it could be pretty helpful with taking down these Locusts, since we would assist them very far away. But it's gonna be, the number is going to get so huge, and eventually these Locusts are just going to be too many to handle.
I think so. And at the same time, their Spine's going down from Protoss. He's going to be safe from counterattacks. And all here is not going to have what he needs to deal with this early on. Enduring Locust is done. And once the Swarm Hosts get across the map, 10 Swarm Hosts, he's not going to be able to deal with that. The cannons are already down. He's warping in Zealots to try to deal with this. Zealots, which are like the worst against Locusts next to High Templar. Look how quickly they go down.
Very. And more just going to continue to be added on, and this army is going to be increased. There is currently the Mothership Core going to be poking at them, but it can't actually kill them. It can just very, very slightly delay them. And the Locust numbers are just going to continue to increase and continue to push forward. Sentries are now out, but they are ranged, so they can't just poke out, and now Lings are even coming in to get into the fight as well.
Yep, third base is being established. Protoss knows he doesn't have to win the game here, he's just setting up a contain. Got such smart play, holy shit, man. I should not have said that, but you know what? He's played well enough to merit me throwing professionalism to the side to use profanity on the stream. That's how good this is right now.
Well, I want to say a misrally on these Locusts right here moving forward.
Yeah, that was a misrally.
Yeah.
Colossus is out, but one unranged Colossus is not going to do what he can. He should go ahead and target the Sarcosis pylon. Nah, he's not going to. He's not microing these Locusts at all. He is going to be going into Roach Hydra from here with the upgrade path, and there goes the Spire. And now the Swarm Hosts are going to take out the Natural, and all here is going to be contained on one base.
Right. Spire now, it's finally beginning, and now that's actually what he is going to get.
There's nothing on the production tab. I think we're just watching all here die.
Yeah.
Like, slow Lings are about to kill a Colossus.
Not something you can see every day, but we'll remember it, and so will that Colossus.
The Colossus has a lot of kills. But there goes the Natural. Yep. Spore Crawlers are going to be left forward as well. And you can only hold on to this for so long. The army supply is 48 to 8. And all here is totally dead. He's totally dead. And he's just trying to hold on as well as he can. Which I respect. I really would like if he made a warp prison instead of continuing to make observers that die. because you could at least try to go do some counter damage in his base. But I mean, look at the money. And that's gonna be it.
GG.